Lots of fun. All right. What's up, guys? Just going for a quick afternoon ski here. Got my new ski Koms I'm gonna try from Altai skis. Right. Alright, let's find a bigger hill to go down. It's very cool, guys. It's a Pileated Woodpecker, so one of the biggest woodpeckers, if not the biggest woodpecker. Really lucky to see him. Awesome. Try to get closer, but it'll probably fly away. So right now he's digging through an aspen tree, and it's soft wood, and as you can see the head's broken, so it's rotten wood. So he's looking for insects, grubs, anything with good protein and carbs. I can almost hear, I'm pretty close to him. He's just right here. I can hear his buddy. Oftentimes they're two pileated woodpeckers together, like a couple. I can't really see the other one, but I can hear him somewhere over there. This is a good time right now, end of March. Days get warmer, so the wildlife are active. It's a good time to get out and try to see what you can see for wildlife. You don't want to disturb them too much, because towards the end of the winter, their food reserves, or basically their fat reserves, are depleted from just the whole winter. So alright, let's keep skiing. Let this guy be. Some nice moose tracks crossing the trail here. It's a very wide spacing. Goes right in the bush there. There's a nice little hill over here that I'm gonna try to downhill. I got a pretty good view from up the hill. Trying to see if I can't see that moose, but it's not around. This area is a little bit more steep here. Down there is not very steep. So I don't know. We'll go down here, put the camera down there, come back up, and then film myself going down. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need a bigger hill. This hill's not gonna cut it. Gotta go to the mountains. Well, the hills here are pretty disappointing. I'm in Cold Lake, so it's a pretty, like, there's some hills, but there's no mountains. I gotta go to the Alberta mountains, like go back to Jasper, Banff, but that's about 7 hours away from me. So here it's more, I'm on the border of Saskatchewan, so it's a lot more flat, but I gotta practice, you know. So there's a really cool beaver hut here that's really big, so I'm gonna go show that to you guys and take a closer look. I'd like to come back in the spring and film some of the beavers. Really loving my skis so far. Woo! Yeah, that was a little bit better. Okay, so this is the swamp here where the beavers are, and the two huts are right over there. So, got to cross this brush. So as you guys can see, there's a bunch of fallen trees, a bunch of clear cuts here that the beavers gathered in the fall. So let's go look at the hut. In winter like this, especially end of March, you don't want to go super close to the beaver house because the beavers go swim under the ice, and the ice is not very thick there, so you don't want to break through the ice. So see, this is a decent sized tree. See the chips underneath it here. There's not very much snow. There's only about like 6 inches of snow. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see very well, but there's one big beaver hut on that side of the screen. Then there's another big one on the back. I'll get a little bit closer and show you the food reserves. So the beavers have food reserves. So they basically put some branches under the water for the winter. They put a bunch in the fall and they eat them throughout the winter, so they don't actually hibernate, they just live in their hut, go under the water, and then eat those branches throughout the winter. It's called the food cache. So you don't want to go in between the food cache and the hut, because that's where there's a lot of like going by and swimming of beavers. That's not where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like in front of the house. So that's the beaver hut, and you can see all those little sticks kind of outside. So the beaver goes from his hut to all those sticks, and the other beaver hut's over there. And trappers, beaver trappers, when they put some traps under the ice, that's where they're going to put them, in that I guess you could call it trail, swim trail, that goes right from the hut to the food cache. House big like this could probably have, I don't know, a dozen beavers in it. Maybe more, maybe less, 8, 9, 10, lots of beavers. Okay, so that's the other beaver hut there. It's less impressive than the other one. And you can see some old beaver chews. Bark, or the wood just became gray, tempered from the weather. Alright, so this is the beaver hut behind me. I thought I'd take a sec and talk a little bit more about my skis. So these are Altai skis, ski Koms. These are the 174 centimeters, so they're a little bit longer. And they excel in deep snow, more mountain type areas. They're kind of like a touring ski, kind of like a telemark ski, more of a telemark type ski. So they're very wide to go in the deep snow, and they're made by the same company that do the Ski Hawks. So the Ski Hawks have a fur underneath, but these ones, they have more of the fish scale just into the middle there, the fish scales. And yeah, they're made out of wood. They're kind of somewhat traditional, but pretty high tech as well. So really like them so far. They're not like a cross-country ski, they're not like a touring ski, they're kind of a cross in between. I have these, as you can see, with some telemark style bindings. I can't remember the name of it right now. But what that does is that you can use them with a specific ski boot. So the boots that I have right now are Scarpa T4 boots, which were recommended by Altai skis they were recommended to go with these. So really like them so far. Not a sponsored video or anything. I'm just having some fun out here. Thought I'd talk about them a little bit. And yeah, it's a nice day. Show you guys the size of this beaver hut. So the beaver hut's like pretty much my height, so it's pretty much 6 feet high. There's definitely some beavers living in it right now. How do I know that? I'll show you. There's a little chimney where the heat of their bodies melts the snow at the top of the house. So I'll show you. See how there's no snow there at all? And this is kind of like frost and kind of melted from the bottom. That's because it's the heat of their body that's making it melt. See, everywhere else there's snow pretty much. I can't really see where their food cache is. It might be deeper in the water so that you can't really see it. But yeah, I like beavers. Beavers are cool. See all the trees that were cut here in the past by the beavers. So it's just a natural process. They cut the poplars. Obviously they don't really eat conifers, so the evergreens grow after. Really cool. My skis. Let's go see the other hut. Alright, that's the other hut. Over there, it's about the same height as the other one, a good 6 feet. And then you can see their food cache. Alright, I'm just headed back now. Gonna go back to that little hill over there and go down a couple times. Again guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, a like, share the videos, helps me out. So take it easy, enjoy the sun and the spring that's hopefully coming soon. So alright, have a good one, rock on, and yeah, ski on. Lots of fun. Alright, see you guys